Mr. Christopher Lee, CEO of Alpha Invest, Mr. Chua Sian Yang, President of REITAS, Mr. Ang Hao Yao, Honorary Secretary SIAS, Ms. Nupur Joshi, CEO of REITAS, Ms. Melinda Sam, CEO of SIAS. Very good morning, and it's my great pleasure to be with all of you here today. It's the 11th edition of the REITs Symposium, and I think the turnout is pretty impressive for Saturday morning. So whether you are here because you are curious, you're a first-timer, or you are a seasoned veteran, I thank you for being part of this journey of being a growing community of informed, engaged investors. So our REIT market has grown quite a bit over the years, from its inception since, I think, early 2000, right? From our first REIT listing more than 2 decades ago, and it was only local assets. We now have a cluster of about 40 REITs and property trusts, combined market value of about 90 to 100 billion today. So what does this mean? This means that we are the largest REIT market in Asia by market cap outside of Japan, certainly one of the most international, and about 80% of our REITs actually hold assets globally, not just in Singapore, not just in Asia Pacific, but actually across Europe and the US as well. And this didn't just happen by chance. So it's through a combination of policies, whether it's in the fiscal or regulatory side, strong sponsor activity. We have built up that sector, and we are proud of this sector. And it's clear the appeal to our investors: stable, regular income, distributions, liquidity, transparency, and diversification, all wrapped in a tradable instrument that's actually more accessible than owning physical real estate. So on a macro basis, as an asset class, there's a reason why people hold REITs, because they exhibit a lower correlation compared to equities and other asset classes, especially when times are uncertain. But as Christopher mentioned, the sector is facing some challenges. We acknowledge that, and it's not just because of the higher for longer interest rate environment. As a sector, it's trading at a discount, or what they say, price to book of about 0.8 times as a sector. Dividend yield is about 6%, so that's a decent spread to the risk-free rate. And perhaps not surprising, we do see some of the REITs being taken private. We know there are 2 names out there. But that said, this also gives us opportunities for those who are willing to look beyond the surface. And actually, we see that in the inflows data, right? Investors are actually gravitating towards what they think are well-managed REITs with strong fundamentals. So I think our sponsors are aware of that, and they should be encouraged to do more to enhance the asset yield and optimize the capital structure. And let me also add that privatization per se is not an issue, and it's actually part and parcel of a healthy capital markets corporate restructuring to unlock value. We do see a healthy IPO pipeline, particularly in emerging subsectors like data centers, purpose-built living centers, and logistics assets. So as Chris said, it's not just about building, it's not just about passive rental income. S-REITs actually offer investors an opportunity to get exposure to new trends, whether it's the rise of AI or changing consumption patterns. So at SGX, we are really committed to ensuring that we remain the preferred listing venue of choice for REITs, not just in Singapore, but globally. And over the last 5 years, I think we have emerged as the 3rd largest REIT listing venue by fundraising, after China and India. We have strong fundamentals, and our REIT ecosystem has matured. So we have launched REIT ETFs. There are about 5 of them right now, with an AUM of about 1 billion. So some people do prefer a diversified portfolio. And we even have REITs futures for those who want to take a little bit more position via leverage futures. And SGX, certainly it's not just about product shelf, right? Ultimately, you, the investor community, is the most critical component. And we want to work with our partners to make sure that you, the investors, have the right information and the right tools to invest. And that's why we have to do it with our partners, through our SGX Academy, our partnership with SIAS, and initiatives like corporate access days and sector research reports. So I do encourage you to explore the resources available through the SGX website, our newsletter. We are learning how to be on social channels such as Telegrams and so on, so that you will find the tools and you'll find the information. So on this note, let me just share 2 initiatives that I hope will take investor education to the next level. First, we're going to launch Invest SG, which is developed by Alpha Invest and SGX. It is a community platform that's designed to integrate investors into a self-sustaining network with a focus on Singapore's securities market. So it would have decision support tools, model portfolios by community leaders, education resources, and so on. There's actually the booth out there at the engagement zone. Do try it, give us feedback. Based on my generation, I think this is a bit like a Facebook of investing. So you have a community of people. It's not just you alone with the advisors, but it's people willing to share their insights and for you to be able to tap into the wider community. And the second, we want to try something new. It's called REITs on the Move. You will see a video later. It's actually a collaboration between SIAS, REITAS, SGX, and SIAS as well. And this is actually an educational series that brings REIT investing to life through behind-the-scenes tours of iconic REIT assets. So over the next few months, more than 300 investors, brokers, investment professionals will get to visit REIT properties, speak directly with the managers, so that they get a better understanding and a feel of the assets that they invest in. And it will bring investor learning to life, hopefully, beyond just reading annual reports, research reports, or PowerPoint slides. And I think that reflects the kind of engagement that we want, hands-on, interactive. And I believe through this, you'll be able to find the gems, especially for those who put in the effort to do these things and to understand the management style and the quality of the underlying assets. So we know REITs is not homogeneous, it's not the same. There are subsectors, different geographies, different strategies, and different fundamentals. So in closing, let me just leave you with 3 takeaways. I think 1, the S-REIT sector is still one of the most dynamic and globally connected sector in the SGX securities market. Second, it is still a compelling investment instrument for income, diversification, and long-term growth. And I think it always has a place in a well-diversified portfolio of securities. And last but not least, investor education is fundamental, is key, and we'll do more. And we would like to bring the community together, not just the investors, but also the REIT sponsors, the brokers, the investment professionals, so that we can together make the sector more vibrant. So thank you once again for being with us here today. I do hope you enjoy the rest of the symposium. More importantly, the conversations to come, the panel discussions that my colleagues are participating, and have new insights and investing ideas. So I thank you, and I wish you an enjoyable day ahead.
Thank you very much, Yao Loong. We'd like to invite you to please stand next to the orb as we get ready to launch REITs on the Move. Mr. Ng Yao Loong will be joined on stage by the President of REITAS, Mr. Chua Sian Yang, the CEO of REITAS, Ms. Nupur Joshi, the Honorary Secretary of SIAS, Mr. Ang Hao Yao, the CEO of SIAS, the Securities Association of Singapore, Ms. Melinda Sam, and of course, Mr. Christopher Lee, CEO of Alpha Invest Holdings. Please give them a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now play a short video on this exciting initiative, specially for attendees here at the REITs Symposium. This is REITs on the Move. And if you'd like to find out more, do check it out at the SIAS booth outside. But right now, we'd like to ask our VIPs to please place their hand on the orb, after which there'll be a countdown to symbolize the start of a collective commitment to sharing valuable insights and practical expertise through REITs on the move. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations on the launch of REITs on the move. Big round of applause and congratulations to everyone involved in this unique and exciting experience. Please, we'd like to ask our VIPs to step forward to take a photograph, please. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in this, once again, please do check it out at the SIAS booth outside. It is an excellent initiative that will bring REITs to you so that you know exactly what you're investing in. And this is, of course, organized by SIAS, supported by SGX, REITAS, SIAS, and with Alpha Invest as media partner. Let's give our VIPs one more big round of applause.